So you just want me to read this as is? Okay. To this camera? Okay. Hi, everyone. It's a new day. It's a new show. I'm the hooker. And this is Recine Time.
Life's moving very fast, and I'm not apologizing to you. I don't know what I did. I'm not apologizing to anybody.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The Racines never stop hustling. We never stop hustling. We never stop grinding. We never stop putting out content. Okay, so but that did happen, right? Can we talk about that?
I mean, obviously, we're already talking about it. Yeah, it did happen.
You have autism.
What's wrong with that? I'm passionate about stuff. I don't wish you would do anything. I just
I can't control you.
I'm just taking my shoes off really fast.
Why?
Because I want to show you some clap push-ups.
Please welcome your friend and my, yeah, I guess he's my friend too, Mike Recine.
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, no, happy to, I guess, host for you.
Yeah. I think the fans.
Do you have all your guests bring you in?
No, I just thought maybe a little something different for the new show. This is great. I feel good. I'm happy to be here. I'm sure the fans are happy to see you again. Yeah, what's happened? How you been?
I've been good. Same old,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
What's happening here? This is a new show?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a new show. It's Recine Time. And I guess.
And that's the name? Locked in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And what's Recine?
It's fun, right? Recine is my last name.
Oh, that
Mike
makes more
Recine.
sense. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Mike Recine, comedian, and then also I guess like I've been wearing a lot of different hats lately. You know, with the show, I feel like I'm also kind of like a director, like a little bit like a
How?
Just because the show's been more scripted, more character based, and then we have you, and you're like a sex worker, and then also have you seen the movie? I feel like I'm kind of like I'm a little bit like the Sean Baker of podcasting.
Who's that?
He's the guy who directed the movie Honora, and that's also about like a whore.
That's sweet.
Like
That's charming.
Well, it's nominated for like 6 Academy Awards. So it's about a.
I can't believe I'm cast to be hooker on the podcast instead of hooker in the movie that's winning Oscars.
Yeah, well, you got to start.
Somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. I mean, but this is your first. You haven't really done much media stuff besides.
But it goes well.
But I think
they
this
like
could be
me.
They like you a lot. Yeah, I think this could be a real big stepping stone. And the nice thing is, like, I can sort of help you navigate the business a little bit since I've been around. I've been around for like a long time.
How long?
I've been doing stand up for almost 19 years.
Whew.
And then but I've done like I've done Conan a couple times, and I think we've talked about this already. We don't need to like.
I remember Conan. Remember, I asked you if you could text him.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. I don't have his number, but I've just like done. I did a Comedy Central half hour. I've done. We don't have to get into all this stuff, but
No, I didn't see it.
Done. Like Nikki Glazer's a friend of mine. We actually made out once.
She probably doesn't want that information out there.
Yeah, well,
She's like,
okay, it did happen. I mean, she can't deny.
Sure.
She can't deny that
Anything can happen.
There might have been a little something.
How did it happen? Like this was like years ago?
Yeah, it was like over 10
Maybe
years
like
ago.
right after Conan.
No, it was before. Before I had any credits in the business. I think she just saw something that she liked, you know?
Okay.
Saw something.
Your word against
special.
hers.
But yeah, how are you feeling? Do you need any, you got your.
No, I got all my stuff.
Yeah.
And Johnny got me this table. So I have my bag. I have half a donut.
And then what are you eating? These are donut? You're eating
half
a donut?
my donut. I grabbed on the way over. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, these have like seed oils in them.
What is that?
Seed oils are like the oils that are really bad for you, and they make
Give it to me.
They make you overweight.
Do you want some?
No, I don't eat on the mic. I'm a professional. But But anyway, so what I'm trying to do is like, anyway, so yeah, I just Sean Baker, as I was saying, the guy who he makes a lot of movies about, you know, like whores, prostitutes, stuff like that. So I kind of feel like I'm like a smaller version of
whore,
him.
But okay.
What's that?
You don't feel like you're pushing it with whore?
Don't say whore.
Yeah, that's just like,
Oh, sorry.
feels like I'm cool with hooker, sex worker for sure. Whore just feels like.
Right. Johnny, I thought whore was okay.
No, I feel like we did this last time.
All right, I won't say whore. Okay, we did it last time.
I feel like you called me whore
I won't say whore. I won't say whore. But anyway, so what I'm trying to do, it's the new show. I'm like, let's build out this world a little bit. Let's make this show something, me and you together, you know? Like me and you can make the show something really special.
Okay.
You know? So I'm like, and just
then we should change the name.
Will be what? You don't like Recine Time?
Well, if it's going to be your last name, but it's our show. I'm just saying, like, food for thought.
Yeah, we could talk about that later.
Okay.
But what I wanted, because I want to do something like really, really big and really special. So let's build something. Let's do something that's more than just a podcast. Let's do something that's part sitcom, part reality show, part whatever, and it'll just be like me and you together. And I think we can do something like really big together. I don't know. I think like I look at all the YouTube comments and people say like, oh, she's great. Like her and Mike have such a fun, you know, funny dynamic. And I don't know. Like do you feel that as well?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we have something. Johnny, we have something, right?
I think so.
So I want, and I also wanted you to help me a little bit with that.
Mm-hmm.
You've brought in a surprise guest.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yeah. Why are you excited?
To see who it is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I'm like bringing whoever you want, you know, and because I want you to have some
I brought
creative
someone for you.
Control over the show.
Mm-hmm.
So
then we're gonna, if I have creative control, we're changing the name. But yeah, I brought someone.
All right, so just let us know who it is and what we're doing.
Okay. Are you excited?
Yeah, of course.
Is there a chair ready? Is that one? That's what we're gonna use?
Yeah.
Next time, I'd like one of these for my guest.
I know
if
the room's
possible.
kind of small. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I should sit. Maybe I should give up. I'll take that chair.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I get. Yeah, they could sit here.
Okay.
Yeah, let them sit here.
They'd prefer that.
Does that work, Johnny? Let them sit here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I'm excited to like meet them. They're behind the curtain over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll sit over here. Let me move.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, of course. No, this is what I'm saying. I want you to have some say in what. And there's a mic. I can use this microphone.
And you said to bring
I just
one
turned
of
it
my
on.
friends, and I think I did one better.
You did one better.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you need the computer?
Scoot your chair a little closer to hers.
Yeah, let me just.
Are you okay being in the side chair for your show? Our show?
Yeah, because it's like. Oh wait.
It is
plugged
my
in.
guest.
Did we plug this in? Sorry. All right. Yeah. All right. Can they see me? Okay.
Are you too far from the?
Can I? Am I in the? I just want to make sure I'm in the frame.
My guest is flexible. Like they won't mind if they need to sit in the little chair. That's my mic.
No, let me sit in the little chair. Yeah. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna sit in the little chair. I'm gonna scooch over a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
And yeah, okay, let's bring her on.
Oh, well, it's not a girl.
Oh, it's not a girl.
No, I brought my boyfriend, Steven. Come on.
Hi. Nice.
Stay here. This one's you. He moved for you. Isn't that nice?
Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Stephen Nash. Very nice to meet you.
Aren't you excited?
Hi, Mike Recine.
He's been so curious about this podcast I've
heard
been
so
doing.
many good things about you.
Thanks.
No,
Yeah,
not so
absolutely.
many.
She lets on. She loves doing this show. It's one of her favorite things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you don't need to wear the headphones.
Oh, okay.
You're good,
All right.
babe.
Put them down.
Are you comfortable? Are you good?
I'm comfortable. It was a little cramped back there, but Jonathan
Much.
made me feel warm and welcome. He was very accommodating. we were chatting a little bit back there. I hope you guys didn't hear us or it interrupted the episode or
No,
anything.
no, you were fine.
Oh,
Yeah. So you said let me bring my boyfriend on the show. You said
Yeah.
like when I said bring somebody.
Sorry, this is very rude, but partner.
He prefers partner.
Partner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why is that? It's like a
We
LGBT thing or
no, we
something?
just
No.
try to avoid gendered terms in the home. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of ingrained aspects of the patriarchy even within myself that
He's really smart, really like progressive, really educated.
Yeah,
I'm
no, he
learning a
seems-
lot from him.
I'm just somebody that's working on himself.
Yeah.
Themself.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you seem like it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try very hard.
He's so polite.
And so you don't mind that like she's a sex worker? That's like cool with you?
No, in fact, you know, when I catch the scent of another man, all it is a reminder that, you know, she's not my possession. I don't own her. She's free. She can make any decision she wants, and I can make any decision I want. I choose to remain monogamous, but that's also my freedom in and of itself as well.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's about making concessions for each other, you know. Sometimes I use foul language when I watch the news. When I see the president, if you can call him that, she has to.
Yeah.
calm it down.
So this is so I just want to make sure like jump in like when you're asked a question,
Oh,
but
okay.
don't like talk over the.
I'm sorry. I
the red-
He didn't
wasn't
know.
so
He didn't
familiar with-
know.
She didn't really brief me on the format.
He didn't
just-
know.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like me
Oh, okay.
and then her,
Okay.
and then you
No,
can
it's
talk
us.
if there's.
You just said we both have, so it's us,
Yeah.
and then
It's
we'll both.
It's
do
our
him.
show. It's just think of it this way though.
I'll let
I know
you
you guys have whatever fucked up weird relationship
No,
that you
normal.
have.
Normal.
Whatever I'm sorry, whatever relationship that you have,
Mhm.
but for
Normal.
the purpose of the show, okay, it's our show, and then this is like a little appendage or something.
Okay.
This is like
there's
a
pecking
guess.
order. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a
No,
guess.
Yeah.
there's no order. We'll let you know. I'll
Okay.
ask you
Well,
questions.
shouldn't he
too.
be? Then I should be in that.
No,
chair.
no, he likes it over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He wanted you to sit there.
But
He
this
wanted.
is the bigger chair. He doesn't
mind. He
Okay.
doesn't
think
mind.
he's right. Maybe I
comfortable. He
should-
fits
maybe I
perfectly.
should sit in
He
that
fits
chair.
perfectly.
Okay. I mean, I enjoy the space. I appreciate.
Maybe
it,
I should
Michael.
sit in the big chair. Though.
Why? You just moved. It's gonna be a whole thing.
All right, I'll
He's
sit.
look. He looks nice in it.
All right, I'll sit in.
Do
I
I?
guess I'll sit in
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
the little chair. All right, so tell me about
You've been on the
your.
podcast.
You guys really like each other, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Love.
Well, we love
You're
each
in love.
other. We've been in love for some time.
Mm-hmm.
I've really never met a woman like her before in my life. We met both studying Meisner technique at an acting institution.
Mhm.
And,
Sorry, one second.
in
Hello.
Midtown.
He's kind of.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Zev. What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing the show. It's not. It's yeah. Go, what's up?
Is it live? Like what's?
No, but you want me to plug the movie?
Yeah. I was reaching out because of that. But who's on the show?
I was. Don't worry about it. I was in my
Stephen Nash.
I was. Yeah. This Stephen Nash is on the show.
PH, like
And-
Philadelphia,
and your
city of my birth.
co-host.
Hi.
So we're gonna plug your. We're gonna let me just quickly plug the movie because I've been meaning to do it. I was in this guy Zev. He's like a NYU student or something,
Yes.
and he did a movie. He did a movie called "Who Are You to Judge?" It's on YouTube right now. You can go check it out. The link in the description. And yeah, anything else?
Yeah. No. And just to clarify, I did all of this stuff independent from NYU. They never would have let me do this stuff for
That's
them
great.
in the event.
All right, so check out his
Who was that?
movie. A friend of mine, Zev Marinoff, and I was in one of his short films. I actually have a pretty
As
good
what?
acting. What's that?
As what?
I played a cop in one of his little student film. Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. You probably have some thoughts about the cops. You probably are like one of the a defund the police guy or something.
You are
right?
too.
I just believe.
Yeah,
it's
I
a-
am,
It's a
but-
job not really meant for anyone. It's inherently corruptive, but I understand that everybody has to make a living somehow. But
I'm against the police, but not in the way that this guy probably is. Where it's like I
Yes.
think.
You
I
just-
do believe in like self-defense. I believe in the right to self-defense.
Mm.
Like if some homeless person tries to shove my
sorry,
wife,
unhoused.
if some unhoused, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
you're right.
you.
No worries.
We are still a leftist show here.
Okay.
So if some, unhoused animal tries to shove my wife in front of a moving train, I do believe I have the right to defend myself. How do you feel about self-defense?
Well,
Steven?
there are two types of individuals in this world that I loathe, and excuse my North Philadelphian dialect, but I fucking hate with all of my being, and that's racists and rapists. And if I was ever in a room with one or the other, or God forbid both, and I had a gun, I don't know what would come over me.
Mm-hmm. I hate rapists too. I think that's the worst. I think probably that's even worse than murder.
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And your name is Steven with a P.
With a
Stephen
PH.
with a PH.
Like Philadelphia, the city of my birth.
Yeah.
Mm.
Isn't that kind of funny though? Like I always thought Steven with a PH is like Stephen.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Well, I think
Mm-mm.
one is derivative
Stephen.
of
Mm-mm.
Germanic roots, and the other is French. But it really just, it's this country's a melting pot, so it becomes interchangeable. There's almost I just make.
You don't think it's kind of effeminate? Nice.
Not particularly. I mean, it's a biblical name.
You don't think it's okay?
Yeah.
You don't think he should change it to like at least Steven with a V?
There'd be
No.
a problem if
Why
it
would
was
that
effeminate,
happen?
though. I'm just this line of questioning.
He
I'm wondering
doesn't.
where
It's not a
Sometimes.
problem. I'm just saying it's funny. It's like doesn't really, phonemically
It's fine
it
if
doesn't
there is a
work
problem.
out.
I mean,
There's no problem.
there's always
All
room
right.
for a dialogue.
All right, let's move
about
on.
changing your name. No, your name's perfect. You're not changing your name because Mike.
And so you probably like that she's a sex worker.
Why wouldn't he?
As I stated before, yes.
But don't you worry about like if she goes out and she's with all these, she's with all these guys. You don't feel any insecurity about that, like
that would show a lack of trust
He's the
in her.
best.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need to worry.
I,
You know what I'm saying?
it's normal to worry. It's a dangerous line of work, but at the same time,
That's
as
what he's
it's a
worried about,
partnership,
my
and my
safety.
job is as her partner and is to be supportive and trust her abilities to make decisions. And if a mistake or a misfortune's to happen, my job is just to be there.
But he's suggesting that you're like nervous. I'm gonna like love fucking other guys.
I mean, if you did, would there be an issue with it?
Well, if my wife said to me, "Hey, I just went out and got gangbanged by,"
That's not
You know,
okay.
that's not the industry.
That's not
correct-
what
She
happens.
would use.
Industry correct term.
No, I think that love shouldn't be viewed as a possessive form of affection.
That's how Mike, I think, views it.
It's very.
No, I don't think love. I don't think love is possess. No, I don't think you. No, I think you're right. You should never.
I mean,
you shouldn't
It's understandable
possess
to
a woman's
have
body.
that view. We are in a Judeo-Christian country, and the
Yeah, but
laws around
I don't believe
marriage
that.
are inherently patriarchal.
What do you believe?
I don't know. I'm a leftist. I think that women should. I'm very pro. I mean, you know this about me. I'm very pro sex work.
For sure.
See, in
Yeah.
Meisner technique and acting, there's what we call the words behind the words, because there's your emotional
Mhm.
life and your physical behavior. And I do hear
You're an
and I
actor?
appreciate your words.
There's a lot of things.
Teacher. I'm a student. I'm a lover. I'm also a friend. I'm many things. I wear many hats.
You can't like put him in a box.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
can't put you in a box either.
Thank you.
But
Nice.
sorry, I digressed a little bit. What were we
Yeah,
talking
and then do you
about?
have what do
Don't
you do
worry about
for what? No, but I guess I just want to because
Oh.
I haven't met this guy before, so I just want to make sure. And you're like employed and everything, and you have like a
Well, that's
Well, what is
beside the point.
employment? I work every day. I pursue passions.
Mhm.
yeah, but you don't have like a job.
I'm working on my novel,
Yeah.
but
Which is more important.
about words behind words. And I was trying to get at is that you say that you're leftist, but there's actions and tones to your emotions. It doesn't feel quite indicative, and things that are in line with that at times.
Well, I
you
think
find
there's.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
No,
I don't want to interrupt.
Don't apologize.
I don't
Go
wanna
ahead,
interrupt.
though.
No, I think there's like different types of leftists. There's like guys like me who like kind of work for a living, work actually quite hard.
Hmm.
Do manual labor things
But you're
like
still
that.
not the
I used to be a
breadwinner.
carpenter, actually.
Oh, you were?
west in California. Yes, I worked in carpentry.
Oh,
It's very brutal work. What do you work?
I was a mover for like 14 years. Yeah.
But mostly,
But
this
that's-
is mostly what he does.
But that's okay. That's good if you do
It's-
manual labor. That I guess I'm starting to come
He's
around
not
on you a
doing
little
it
bit.
right now.
Not right now, but I.
What's
But
he
he
doing
has
right now?
Sometimes doing
He's
it.
focusing on his novel,
I'm
Words
focusing
Beyond
on
Words.
my novel, but I as a mover, I mean, I'm sure the physical toil has to be
Yeah, you should see his back.
backbreaking. Is
Yeah, it
No,
is,
it's
yeah.
muscular.
It's muscular. Oh,
It's huge.
quite nice.
You should show him your
Oh, really?
workout things.
Oh, okay.
He'd be so impressed.
Wait, you think I have like a strong back?
No, you have a big back.
Yeah, but it's also it's strong.
I'm sure if you're a mover, then you would definitely be garnering some sort of strength from the repetitive nature of the tasks involved with that vocation.
Yeah. What do you bench press?
I'm more into plyometrics and exercises that use body weight. I find the constraints of a gym to be very heteronormative and aggressive. There's a lot of male aggression in the gym.
Sure.
I
But that's kind of like a good thing, right?
I think the gym should be a space that's open for everybody, and I don't think strength needs to necessarily be tangential or tied to toxic masculinity. I'm a big fan of Joey Swole. Actually, he's a bodybuilder.
Like the etiquette guy.
Yeah, he's bringing a lot of he's using he's using tools like shame and castigation to try to make the gym more of an inviting and open place. It sounds counterintuitive, but it actually works quite well.
Yeah,
What
Yeah.
do you bench press?
like 165.
Oh,
10 reps?
Are you so you're getting close to 2 plates, 245s on each side.
Getting close to 2 plates. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
For somebody my age, I mean that's actually
Which is
pretty good. I'm 37.
I always forget.
Why?
I don't know. I can't. I like categorize.
Well, I
you-
do moisturize and I
No,
work
that's not
out a
why.
lot.
I just forget because like I have a lot going on. I can't like remember your age.
Okay. I'm just I got to talk to my producer really fast, so I'll be
course.
right. I'll be right back.
Wait, do you want me to like
Say
do
hi to
it?
Jonathan for me.
I just
I will. You
Do you want
guys
me
just
to
sit tight here.
Okay.
I'm just
You don't
gonna
need me to
talk.
like read anything. This is
What's
we'll
that?
Just wait. We'll just wait. You don't want me to like fill. You just want me to wait.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'm just
wait.
gonna. I got to talk to Johnny real fast.
So many cords.
I brought Inga Mushio's.
This is like soundproof,
Okay,
right?
almost.
Like they can't.
Yeah.
They can't hear us, right?
Yeah.
This guy. What the fuck? What the fuck is
Your
happening?
second time.
I don't know. I thought
Is this bad?
I'm
I thought she was
sorry.
going to bring a sex worker.
I thought she was gonna bring like another
I-
girl with big tits and like a we could I don't know
Yeah.
talk about sex work or something.
understand this.
This guy's such a fucking.
He's
You guys don't have to. We're good. It's picking up. We're gonna cut this anyway.
Oh, okay.
But like,
But it's
yeah, I thought she was gonna.
years and people that he started with.
This guy's a total cuck.
Comedy and he's
Yeah, I mean,
class.
I don't know like what direction to go with it.
So
I guess it'd be helpful to know who the guests are before the show.
I guess we should. I guess maybe we should have a producer who vets the show, who vets the guests
Well, there's supposed to
before
be a
we find out that it's
surprise guest. I thought.
before we find out that it's this. You know,
All right. Well, next time
I don't
tell
want to
her-
trash the guy. He seems like a decent guy, but it's like,
You gave
This
her
is-
full autonomy over booking.
and that was a mistake, and you should
told
not have.
you.
But
I
why did
told
you
you
let
it
me?
was-
Why'd you let me do that?
because I told you and you started raising your voice.
Because I have to raise my voice sometimes, or the show doesn't work. And this door won't
it
stay
would've
closed.
Worked if
commotion back there.
I had vetted the guests like I wanted to do.
Okay, but like when you are in charge of like a big operation like this, you're gonna get yelled at sometimes. I'm sorry, I don't know.
I watched the episode. I don't know what else. Episode you did. It was lovely, by the way. So
All right, so do you guys know about the Guna side? You want to talk about the Guna side a little bit? I think we got to put something out.
sorry, like the 80s movie, The Goonies.
No, there was like a guy that went into a
So this isn't the film The Goonies. This has nothing to do with.
No, it
No,
has nothing
the
to do-
Goonies.
It's gonna be.
Don
He's gonna like
Aston
tell
and
you some news story.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
And he's gonna want us to react to it. That's what he does.
Oh, okay. So this is.
But
Yeah.
sometimes he puts like
So
jokes
there
in
was
them, so you just have to like,
some
be aware.
and like I think we're probably on the same page about we don't like rapists.
Of course, yes.
yeah,
so
we
there
locked
was
that
some-
down.
Yes.
There was
Even when they're the president, we don't like them.
yeah, and don't get me started on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm liable to burst a blood vessel if we talk about that.
Me too. And Joe Biden also is as well.
Well,
Is that one of your heroes or?
I just don't think we should be so critical of him.
Interesting.
He inherited a difficult,
Interesting.
time.
So you're like a neolib.
I wouldn't say that.
You're a bit of a neolib. Did you vote for Bernie or Warren in the 2020
I
primary?
voted for Bernie. I was
Okay,
very
you went for Bernie.
disappointed, but I was proud of him for conceding and understanding that the Democratic Party was bigger than himself, and it was a nice dream. But yes, unfortunately, just.
I wonder, did
people
you
aren't
vote
ready
for
for the
Hillary
far
and
left,
Kamala?
Well, I mean, what was the alternative,
Exactly.
Michael?
Protesting? Using your voice to protest
How did you do that?
the neoliberal
not
social
vote?
order? Yeah, I didn't vote.
Good protest.
I don't know if you can't fix.
All right,
system
well,
by
anyway.
refusing to participate with it, Michael.
Anyway, so there was a guy who they're calling it the Goonacide, and he goes. This guy goes through a bikini drive-through with no pants, and
What is that?
there's a coffee shop where the baristas wear bikinis. So he went through the drive-through
Cafe is it?
with no pants. He got videotaped. Then he got identified, and then he killed himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. Was he a lone man? Did he have a family?
No, he had
Oh, sorry.
he had a wife and a kid. And I guess my takeaway from that story was that there's just it's not easy to be online. A lot of people
He has so much.
can't take the pressure. Your heart's hurting. Your heart's hurting for who?
Everyone in
The man, the
involved. That's
family.
Such a
Yeah.
unfortunate situation. When
Probably the barista.
But don't you feel bad for the victims of the sexual harassment?
The
the
barista.
most of all.
Yeah, that's who your heart's breaking for.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, everyone.
And the family of this man who clearly was sick and twisted in the head.
Yeah.
That they lived.
This
with
guy is
him.
kind of growing on me a little bit.
Yeah, he's great.
Thank you, Michael. I'm quite fond
think
of you
I-
as well.
Are you?
Yes.
What do you mean?
She showed me your Conan sets and your
Really?
half hour before this. They're lovely.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't understand what this was or what I was doing.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yes. I thoroughly enjoyed them.
And he loves my episodes on here.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. She's great, right?
Yes,
He
yes. I mean, I've been encouraging her to try stand up as well. I think she would excel.
Yeah. I guess I really do want you to be happy.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Whoever you end up with,
Did she give you an impression that she wasn't happy?
No. She
It's
seemed
all right
No,
if
I
you
didn't.
aren't.
Well,
I didn't.
sometimes
He makes up these
well, I've never seen her like.
narratives.
Usually, she comes in here and you have people.
What?
Well, she's like a fan favorite, but I do have to coach her a little bit to
course.
show some enthusiasm.
Okay. Because the first time you had me on, I was like
sometimes-
getting in trouble for talking. And the second time I wasn't talking enough.
yes, and then she
And
comes
now
in,
I'm
she
the
acts like she
co-creator.
doesn't want to be here, but
Some of it don't.
Well,
So
she has a
I
fire.
take a little bit of a
Right.
pay
But-
cut.
At the same time, I mean, I'm sure she appreciates. I can't speak for her, but do you appreciate his guidance, or do you find it condescending?
I'm fine.
Okay, and that's all right.
yeah. I think we're actually kind of a good team. If I
The
say so
three of
myself.
us. The three of us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
alrighty then.
Yeah.
We're kind of like the A team.
Yeah.
I love that show.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. If I was like rude or anything, I just
You
I
were
just
definitely
wasn't-
rude, I feel like, when you first came on.
Yeah, I apologize. I just didn't expect.
It's a
You thought I was
stressful
going to like
business.
bring another hooker?
Yeah,
You
I
were
was
gonna,
thinking like
what?
another-
Like sit here and kiss? Like, what do you
No,
think was
not-
going to happen?
I don't know. I wanted to be surprised, but this is like kind of a
You wanted to be
nice.
surprised.
This is kind of a nice surprise.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah.
You guys can talk about anything. He's really open minded.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So I guess what do we have going on in the news? Well, Trump is in office again, and
Office is. Many. Do you find in comedy that there's many? I've noticed a troubling trend of many comedians gravitating towards the alt right,
yeah,
almost superficially for content and
Yeah.
views.
not me. I'll never lose my integrity. Yeah, I'm sort of a I mean, yeah, I've always been I've always been a leftist. I've appeared on Chapo Trap House a few times.
Oh, I love that program.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Been
on it a
long
bunch of
time,
times.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
And probably like 4 or 5 times I've been on Chapo Trap House.
What is that?
It's like the
You guys
the
are like
premier-
talking about a bunch of stuff I don't know
Well,
about.
they're
It's
little.
like the premier leftist podcast.
There's a little
They're
bit of a blunt.
they're like the leaders of the American left.
There's
What does that mean?
Like they're like leftist guys that
but they don't have the typical
voice of the
decorum
left
that some people
that have done the
practice.
show.
There's a little bit of an uncouthness to it, but it's very charming.
What does uncouth mean?
Like
Couth.
they
Oh, you're one of those guys that think they're too vulgar. They curse too much.
Oh, is that what it is?
cursing, but the use of they have guests that use the F slur,
Mm-hmm.
derogatory terms, and I understand it's not
I think Mike kind
directed
of does that
at
sometimes.
people.
Just
Well,
wanna
I've
give you a
actually
heads up.
never. I don't think I've ever used that word on this show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You should.
It's
You want me to right now?
I understand
No.
the intention
He'll get
behind
upset.
it.
Would you laugh? Oh, yeah.
But
I'm sure he'll get
Would
upset.
you laugh?
Yeah.
Please don't.
You wouldn't find that funny?
I don't know. I'd have to
Sometimes
like
it's funny when a guy, when guys just kind of talk like guys. You probably don't get that a lot with him, but sometimes when guys are like unfiltered.
Is there
I
a
get
way
enough
that a
guy
guy
talk,
is supposed
thank
to
you.
talk?
What's that?
No, there's.
good
Yeah,
point.
like the
Good
way
point.
dudes just talk with each other. Yeah.
And what might
I
that
feel like
sound
if it was like in a really funny joke, I would laugh. But if you were just like saying it to say it,
Listen, as a
There we go.
former blue collar worker and
Right.
compatriot of. the
And you don't do
movement.
it anymore because you couldn't hack it.
No, I've focused more on the arts, but I will never betray or deny my proletarian roots. But I did work on job sites where men, especially men of color, used language that I personally wouldn't find uncouth. But I find that somebody that also has a background in higher education, that I have a moral responsibility not to speak like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it upsets me when I see people do it, but I still understand that ultimately our goals are aligned. It's just the way that.
Yeah,
they
I think we're
express
probably on the
themselves.
same. We're probably on the same team.
Yes, but
And you'll let her come back here, right?
let her.
Yeah, like
I have
I'll
no
come back.
control.
Oh,
If she
okay.
That's
wants to
my
come back,
choice. If
right.
I do
Right. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Let her. What do you think's going on?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that was just.
I'm sorry. I'm really.
I don't think
sorry.
you meant
You don't
it.
have to defend him.
Okay.
There you go.
I just think maybe it was a poor.
I'm
choice
sorry I
of
said that.
words.
I'm just like under a lot of pressure. I'm like
Really?
under a lot of
It's
stress.
okay. There's no need to escalate.
I didn't mean to
He's yelling.
imply that he would give you permission
raise the volume.
Okay.
There's no need
because
to do that.
I have and I'll just call the number directly and
And that's
book
how
you.
we do it. Yeah.
Yeah, from the guy that I spoke to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Philip, I love Philip. He's lovely.
All right. We don't say his name.
Okay, so
I
what do you
apologize.
what do you think of all these do you have any thoughts on like all these deportations are happening now? And
He has lots of thoughts. Buckle up.
yeah. It's sad, isn't it?
I mean, I didn't think I would wake up in America and have it exactly look like Nazi Germany, but the modern age continues to impress as much as it horrifies me.
Mhm.
I'm not a fan of it. I think it's
so horrible.
there's
And then I guess Obama deported like 3 million people too,
Probably not.
All these women are like, "Oh, Obama's so cute." They don't realize all the horrible stuff that he did.
like what?
Like deport 3 million people.
I think those numbers are greatly exaggerated. I
You
mean,
think?
where are you sourcing these numbers from?
I feel like if
Yeah.
Trump was
I
cute,
feel like that's something I
people
hear
would
on
still call him
InfoWars.
cute,
Mhm.
even though he's doing bad things.
Sure.
Obama's just like hot, objectively.
He's a very
I guess,
attractive
yeah.
man.
Yeah. I heard
Don't
he
you
had
think
sex.
so?
What do you think about the story
no,
that
no.
he
You've told me this before. What is it?
that he had
Say it
sex
again.
with Jennifer Aniston
Oh no, I thought you were talking about
and men?
Remember
he
what
had
you
sex
told
with
me
men
about
too.
his wife.
Would there
Were you
be a
telling me about his
problem if
wife?
he did?
What? That she's a
Yeah, I didn't like.
Yeah, I don't think I believe that. I don't want to.
I
I,
didn't
don't
like
want to
that.
spread those rumors.
Yeah, you
Michael.
But it is funny that people
Michael.
it's funny that come on, it's funny that
Those
people say
rumors are
that.
He's not gonna-
transphobic.
he's not gonna
Michael,
laugh at
It's
that.
funny-
He doesn't like that.
Michael, you're better than that.
Good point.
You don't think the memes are
He's
funny?
not, honestly.
You don't think those memes are funny?
She's a beautiful woman,
Oh,
a
you don't
mother,
Not the most beautiful woman.
strong.
That would be me.
So what kind
Hannah,
of
we can't
what kind of
put
comedy?
down other women.
What kind of comedy do you like? What kind of comedy do you like? Who do you find funny?
I love Mike Birbiglia.
Oh my god.
I used to love Kill Tony until I realized it wasn't. I thought it was satire at 1st.
Mhm.
I thought it was brilliant. And then after I saw him speak at Madison Square Garden, I was You think you know someone.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's the nature of parasocial relationships. I don't know him personally.
Yeah. My wife's calling me. I got to take this. Hi,
By all
honey.
means.
Hi, honey. How's the show going?
What? Deborah.
How's the show
It's going good. No,
Hi,
it's going
Deb.
good. It's going good. It's going good. I have some comedians on that are, and we're having a lot of fun together.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm
Let me
an
go. Let me
artist.
get in the. I'm just going to take this in the booth really fast.
Okay.
All right.
Again?
I'm not a comedian. I don't have the constitution for that.
It's okay. You don't have to. He like says stuff. It doesn't always. You don't have to.
Yeah.
follow up
You know
on
what?
it.
I'll be honest. I don't know if you're really like cut out for show business.
Okay.
I mean,
he can
I-
do whatever he
I think
wants to
I'm
do.
But he's not like, he doesn't really have like a star. Anyway, let me just, I got to talk to my wife really fast.
He never leaves us.
We'll have to unpack that when he gets back.
Hmm?
That felt pointed, but not at me. Felt
What?
well. Sometimes people say things, and it's really just based around internalized hatred of something.
Yeah.
It could be going better. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I guess just have fun.
I will.
All right. You're so funny.
Wait, I got to tell you something though.
Okay.
So the prostitute that I had on a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's back, and she brought this guy with her who's like, she says is her boyfriend, but I'm wondering if he's like sex trafficking her. I'm wondering if she's like, I'm serious. I'm wondering if she's like here against her will and being sex trafficked.
Why is she doing that
Johnny,
universal
what do you-
gesture or anything?
No, it's just like she's with this guy that's like totally wrong for her.
Yeah, I don't
Well, does she
understand.
seem
I don't
uncomfortable?
believe that they're like, I don't believe that they're actually boyfriend and girlfriend.
But does she seem uncomfortable?
No.
Well, then it's probably
Well, it's just-
fine.
All right, I gotta go.
We had late dinner, but we were also going to do.
She wouldn't know,
Down around
but like, just maybe
Well, it's guys like this you always have to look out for. I think
just
the
do
ones
me
who are a
right.
little
The
too
ones
virtuous,
the ones who are too like
performative.
too performative. Yeah, like oh, I love Kamala and Hillary and all this shit.
He's probably a sicko.
Look at that book he brought with him.
What book?
The book. It's on the table. I think he's reading that book that he's reading.
Does it say
Yeah, yeah. Do me a favor.
He's
just
reading a book called Cunt.
just if you can, like, just open up your phone and just Google like the signs of sex trafficking, and just like if you see any, just keep an eye on them. Is what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I feel like I have a pretty good judge of character, and this is like, I don't know. Just my like sixth sense is kind of going off, and I just want to make sure that she's safe and she's not like, like she's she's with him because she wants to be and not because he's like some predator,
I mean, I guess we don't really know him well enough, but it does kind of seem like he'll say anything to,
Right.
go along.
Just Google,
All right. Fearful or submissive behavior from the woman.
Yeah.
Avoiding eye contact.
Just keep an eye on him and just maybe call the police if we have to.
Take a look when you're back and see if there are any unexplained bruises or injuries.
I will. Yeah, I will.
All
Yeah. And we'll call the cops if we have to.
right.
But yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
catching up on
It's
that.
okay. Do you mind if I step out for 2 seconds?
Why?
I owe someone a photo.
A photo?
Come on, you started late and you've stepped out twice. I'll be right back. Do you have him?
You're doing it now?
Yeah, it'll be 2 seconds. You took a call.
We paid for you for we booked the
Okay.
time.
Yeah. Well, where have you been for part of the time? It'll be 2 seconds. I'll be right back with him. He'll talk about something with
All
you.
right. All right.
You're beautiful and strong.
Okay.
Love you.
All right, Steven, let's
You can scoot over while we wait for her. I'm sure she wouldn't mind if.
I think she would mind. All right, let's talk about the signs of let's debunk some myths about illegal immigration.
Absolutely.
This is from a website called vera.com.
I'm not familiar with the publication, but
Okay, but you know that like seeking asylum
yes.
is a form of protection that so this is from vera.com. So asylum is legal if people want to come
It's
to this
legal,
country.
It's vital. It's one of the roots of American immigration. I mean, this is a country built by immigrants, of course. It's
Right.
monumentally important.
And it says asylum is a form of protection that allows people to remain in the United States and avoid deportation back to a country where they fear persecution or harm because of their identity, religion, or political beliefs. Under both U.S. And international law, people who face danger in their homelands have the right to go to other nations to seek safety and to have their requests for asylum considered. Applying for asylum is a long and complex process. Asylum cases completed in the fiscal year 2019 or later took an average of 5.2 years to resolve, according to unpublished analysis of government data conducted by Vera. Currently pending removal cases have been on the docket for an average of 1.9 years. Dangerous conditions around the world have forced record numbers of people to flee their homes and seek safety. The increase in need, exacerbated by a decades-long lack of investment in infrastructure and capacity to humanely process asylum claims, has created an enormous backlog in processing requests. Vera's unpublished analysis of government data showed that as of January 31st, 2024, there were 335,199 cases pending removal proceedings in the United States. So there's all these like myths about immigration, that all this stuff about like fentanyl, about like they commit crimes. They actually commit crimes at less than half the rates of citizens. They're more likely to start businesses, you know?
I believe that people take outlier cases that are unfortunate and tragic, and they amplify them to make it seem as if it's the status quo, and you're purporting that to a working class of people that's intentionally isolated and separated from these people and misinformed. You're bound to drum up a lot of discontent around immigration. But yes, I mean, as a New Yorker, I can tell you that most immigrants are nonviolent. They're just trying to find a home and live a life with their family. Yeah. And it's a vital part of our country.
I agree.
That's something that we can allow.
I agree. Yeah. You know anything about China?
In regards to what?
Just like I don't know. It just seems like everything I read about China, it seems like they're pretty cool. They have like high speed rail. They've eradicated extreme poverty. I heard that genocide is completely made up. I would like to look into that a little more.
Definitely a building of infrastructure that has occurred over the last couple of decades through the use of
you're back.
Engineers from Japan.
Thanks. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. What do you guys talk about?
Welcome back. We just talked about immigrants and China.
Well, we kind of just
and you know what?
On the matter, but we didn't really get into some of the misconceptions. But
and you know what? He's a good egg. I've decided.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Only the best for me.
Yeah.
Why? It was a good convo.
What's that?
It was a good combo. Did he open your mind?
I would say I don't think he's like. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think he has like Riz, as your generation would say. I don't think he has like any kind of star quality or anything like that.
Like you think you do?
Like I think I do. Yeah. I think I have certainly the
like a
the stamina.
You're in a pinstripe suit with like Ninja Turtle socks on. You're trying to tell me.
But I think but before
we don't need to antagonize. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know.
No, you're right. He's right.
Okay. All right. Fine.
No.
But
what?
I'm saying that I think I do have the perseverance to be in this business for as long as I have. And I think that even to get to where I am, it's a very small percentage of people who, you know, can even make a little bit of money from doing this. Right. Right.
It's very
you
difficult.
Agree, right?
You've weathered a very difficult business.
Thanks, Steven.
You have contemporaries that, you know, have reached levels that you are.
Yeah, of course.
To achieve.
But that's like, it's a lot of this is luck.
It's luck.
You know,
it's okay to feel feelings of abandonment when people.
I don't feel abandoned. No, I don't feel abandoned. Well, I'll tell you what. The only maybe if I'm, you know, I don't know why I'm opening up to this guy, but
you can because he makes you feel safe. Yeah.
This is really silly.
No, it's not. No,
it's not. There's nothing silly about feelings.
What were you gonna say?
Is it okay? I feel like I don't know. Why am I spilling my guts out to this guy I just met? Well, but yeah, okay. So all right. Some of my friends, I guess I burned a couple bridges because I said, hey, don't go to Palestine and drop bombs on babies. And I think I might have. I probably burned some bridges doing that. I probably posted a little too much. I probably spoke out against the genocide in Gaza a little too much, and it got me. Yeah, this is where it got me.
I mean, it's
Not
okay.
that bad.
With a couple people, with a couple friends, sure. Yeah,
Well, you know,
that are surpassing me in many
Do they have a podcast?
ways. Yeah, everybody has a
Oh,
podcast.
well, if they ever need a
it's
hooker.
okay. But indifference
know.
isn't hatred. It's people become indifferent.
But I
over
do
time.
think that me and her have something like really special, like creatively, you know,
Absolutely. I mean,
like in terms of like, you know, chemistry
is palpable.
Chemistry, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I am inclined to agree.
It's like a fun dynamic because people go like, oh, that older guy is like, look at that older guy with that girl who thinks he's like really cool. You know,
That's not what they're saying.
it's like no, some people are saying that.
Who said that?
Some
You?
people are some people.
I was looking at some of
saw
the
a couple-
comments. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, no one
like
said
that.
that.
I saw a couple comments that said
Some of them
like,
are like, bring her back. How
Maybe
can I?
they're
How can I
muted.
get her link?
I saw a couple comments that said like, oh, Mike
pretty.
really knows how to speak to the youth. I'm really impressed that
Really, Mike really knows. How to
yeah,
speak
this
to
like
I
them.
young.
looked at the YouTube video of the first episode that you collaborated.
No, there
with him
wasn't
on.
any like
I didn't
that.
see anything.
It might
Are
be
they
one of the
new? Are they
earlier.
new? Comment?
No.
Maybe it's on your Patreon. Maybe that's. I'm not a subscriber.
It might be on the Patreon, but I think I did see somebody say like, "Oh, what a cool older man."
I'd love
okay.
to see that.
Well,
I'd
I
love
will.
to see that comment.
No, I mean, we'll take his
What a
word for it.
cool
He's-
older man.
Why would I lie? Why would I lie
Exactly.
about
What
that?
would he stand to gain by lying?
I don't know. I guess I'm in the wrong. I just feel like I
No,
would have
no,
seen
you're
that. I
not
just
in
feel
the
like,
wrong.
of course not. But like,
You're never wrong.
no one's saying that. I hope they do.
Somebody-
for you. I hope they do.
Okay. Let's just fucking drop. Let's just drop it.
All right.
It's okay. You know,
It's not okay. He gets like this. There's like this whole thing with him. He like punched a wall. Like he gets like
I
all,
didn't.
he
I
gets
haven't.
like all worked up about like little
Steven,
stuff.
I haven't punched a wall in a long time.
Listen to this, babe. He wanted
You know what?
He wanted
This might
his
end up
wife,
being the Michael and Steven show
no, it's hooker
by
time.
the time this is over.
His wife wanted his wife to watch a YouTube video. His wife's the breadwinner and raising their children.
She's not
There's
really the
nothing wrong
breadwinner.
with
She's
that.
not.
And there's nothing wrong with that. He wanted
the
her
breadwinner.
Of course, duh.
My wife is not the breadwinner. We split everything pretty much down the middle.
Pretty much on the middle. Who covers the? Okay. Anyway,
She pays for
she
luxuries
wanted-
like the cleaning lady, who's probably undocumented, by the way, and I love.
I don't know
Cool.
why that was
What?
brought up.
Yeah,
That
me neither.
Seems
This
like
is
a
what
very
he does.
extrapolatory
He's got
detail.
these like little narratives going on. But he wanted his wife to watch this YouTube video while she's, like I said, breadwinner, taking care of their child. And she didn't want to watch it because she's got like a million things going on. And he punched a wall because of that.
Michael.
Steven would never do something like that.
I mean, I
And
think
then he
I
wanted
think
me
it's
to say
fine.
it was okay for men to punch walls.
Don't you think it's fine to punch a wall every once in a while?
Mm-mm, he would never.
Oh, your
Don't you?
job
Don't
is-
don't? Doesn't it make you feel powerful?
You have an obligation
He feels
to make
powerful
the
without
people in your life, especially women and children, feel secure in the home.
But don't you think?
And
But
he like soils that.
I know, but I mean, this guy probably doesn't punch anything. But wouldn't it be? You don't
He
think it'd
would
be kind of hot?
probably.
I mean,
If
You
he
don't think it'd be
punched
kind
a
of hot if he
wall?
punched a hole in the wall?
No.
Yeah.
I've-
Some girls, some women, some girls like it.
I was a
Who?
carpenter. I'm no
Who?
stranger
Who?
to building and
Some
tearing down
girls
walls.
think
but-
it's hot when
Who?
a guy punches.
Who?
My sister, like my mom, like
What?
yeah.
that was
Well, the women, a
dark.
lot of
That
the
was
women that I've grown up
dark.
with, they go, "Oh, it's
They're
kind
like,
of
let's see Mikey
oh, it's
punch
kind
a
of
hole in the
hot
wall.
Familial
when he
women?
punches." Yeah,
Yeah, his mother thinks it's
they think
hot.
they have this sort of
His
like
mother thinks he
antagonistic
looks good
relationship.
punching the wall.
Yeah, my mom kind of liked when my dad would punch holes in the wall. She
Oh,
would
your
say she
father
didn't.
did this.
She would say she didn't like it, but secretly I think it made her a little wet.
Oh, are you all right?
What?
That's your mom.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't. I'm.
Oh, you don't
comfortable
mind.
I'm comfortable talking about it.
Good, you're good. Everyone else is
Freud
too.
would love to have a discussion with you, Michael.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a philosopher.
Have either of you guys ever?
Yes.
Have you ever like walked in on your parents like having sex or making out or anything?
Well-
I remember I did it. It happened to me one time, like in 5th grade,
You kind of
and I was like obsessed
Was
with
that jarring?
seeing
this
it,
is like
seeing
a
it happen
note
again.
on, like,
I grew up in a
ghosting.
very
you, like, asked us a
bohemian.
question and then we started answering. And you immediately told your story. So
Oh, I'm
just like
sorry.
if we're gonna be like
No,
doing
you
this
said no,
together-
and then I was moving on.
I
to
was.
my,
I said no. I was thinking.
Mhm.
But you go ahead. What was your story? You did it. You walked in.
Yeah, I saw
and
them
then if I
making
was
out.
the
I
host,
was
then
like,
I
oh,
would,
I have
then
to
would
see that
cue
again.
To how about you, Steven?
Mm.
I kind of liked the idea of my mom being like satisfied by a man,
Interesting.
by my dad.
And why is that something that was of such pertinence and relevance to you?
I don't know. I guess I just care about my mom and her needs
What are sexual needs?
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Um.
Would you want your
Anyway,
like, son to
what
like,
else?
make sure Your wife
I mean-
is satisfied?
It's important that she is, right?
I grew up in a very
Of course.
bohemian household. We were very open about sex.
Sure
We
you
talked
were.
About,
It's like a naked family household.
didn't-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't.
They, like,
we did
don't
not
go
wear
in lost
clothes at
stores.
home.
Mm-hmm.
It normalized. Americans have a very particularly puritanical
He's
view on
He's from
sex
Philadelphia.
and romance and intimacy that leads to a lot of repression and issues in later adulthood. And I feel like maybe I might be stepping out of bounds here, but I'm
You're
inclined
fine.
to
Go
say
for
that
it.
maybe. Thank you.
Hmm?
I love you.
Yeah. Look, Joe.
That you might be suffering from that as well, and that
Hmm.
combined with the added stresses of being an entertainer and a thespian as you are, maybe that all of this is just maybe a bit too much. Apologies if I'm stepping.
I
out of
wouldn't
line.
say that.
Yeah.
Because
You want to move on to something else? Palestinians are returning to the north of Gaza. That's kind of a big deal. Did you see those? Did you see those videos?
I didn't.
It's a shame.
They're pretty cool. So there
showed
were
you
Donald Trump, our president, who is a businessman, negotiated a ceasefire. And I know you don't like him. And
You just did this whole thing like I hate rapists. I hate rapists.
Sure.
And now you're like my president, Donald Trump.
Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah,
You
you're
gotta
right.
like
I think you're giving him
pick-
too much credit, Mike.
pick a lane. Pick a lane. Either you don't like rapists or you love them.
And it's like definitive that he did that.
Yeah.
He definitely did that.
I'm
Okay.
still open to speculation.
But but
not
let's
the
think-
rapist. I was
if-
talking about the ceasefire.
But if Bill
you.
Cosby went to Gaza,
I showed you my impression, right? Yeah, I did
Bill
that last
Cosby?
time, yeah.
She does a fantastic William Cosby.
can we see it again?
Yeah, remember I did the Rudy?
Do it again.
It's
Do it
really
again.
Do
good.
it
Okay,
for
close
me.
your eyes. Close your
Please.
eyes. So
All right,
it's like
hold
you can picture he's here. Rudy. Isn't that
my
perfect?
I'm chill.
That's my only impression, but it's good.
If I didn't know that was you, I would
I've
pull
thought
out
it
a
was
gun
Bill.
and shoot you in the head.
Because he hates rapists.
Because I loathe rapists.
Can you
It's
do it?
pretty good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's one word.
You're perfect.
I think
Well, because that's all you need.
right. But if you ever listen to like Nick Mullen or something when he does
I don't know
impressions,
what that is.
Oh,
You know, like
Nicholas Mullen.
yeah, you probably think he's like problematic.
He is, but
You probably hate him.
Yeah.
You probably tweet about how bad he
He
is.
doesn't really use social media.
No,
I listened to him
Who
on
wrote about
Chapo
that?
Trap House.
but I'm saying if you listen to
Before
Nick
I-
Mullen do impressions, like he'll go for like 3 or 4 minutes with
Well, some people need to do
one
that
bit
to like
sometimes.
to like show how good it is, but like sometimes just like one word.
But there's still impressions within his own intersectionality, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll send you some. I'll send you some. Of
Like
his
he wouldn't
best.
do voices of other races or anything like that, or marginalized groups.
Can I send you some of his stuff? Can I get like an email, but just for sending some Nick Mullen?
I would
bits?
love. I've only ever heard him talk about Palestine on Chapo Trap House, but
Why don't you just send it to the contact you have, and he'll check it out, and if he
Okay.
thinks I should see it, I'll see it,
All right.
and I'll
So-
let you know what I think.
So anyway, so I think it's interesting.
And this
that-
is your friend?
we're friends. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that Donald Trump negotiated the ceasefire, and now there's like people returning home, and there's like people who are like, there's people who
I heard that Biden did
there's-
it.
no, Trump did it. He's a
I
businessman.
believe it occurred during Biden's administration.
Thank
I
you.
know,
Yeah,
but
I think
didn't
he's got it?
But
there.
then aren't there reports saying that like his guy was the one that negotiated it?
Who?
It's all speculation.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think you kind of can't deny that like if Kamala had won, there would still be bombing, right? So
Oh, yeah.
No,
I think that's a gross overreach.
I think you
but
guys are shit libs a little bit. I think I'm the only real progressive.
Michael.
No offense.
What the hell?
A shit lib is like a liberal, like a Hillary girl.
I'm like learning as I go here. Okay. So what? What are you saying? What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Yeah, like what was the story? I wasn't paying attention, then I got attacked.
The story is that there's Palestinian kids that would have been dead if Trump had not won. Right?
I think Donald Trump cares very little for the lives of the Palestinians.
For sure.
In Gaza, the ones that have died and the ones
But
that remain.
but we did get a ceasefire.
We
Which
did.
is what you want.
We did get to see these people
Through
celebrating and going back to their
activism and
homes
protest, not through
through
Donald Trump.
through
that's what you
podcasting,
said
through posting.
You were doing
through all
on your
kinds of. That's what I was doing on the podcast. Was advocating, which I'm still going to do.
You're kind of like
boycott it.
part of
We're
it.
still donating 6% of our Patreon to the Middle Eastern Children's Alliance. So go ahead and join us over on Patreon.
That's
nice.
lovely.
But yeah, I just think it's interesting. You know,
It's
nice to see these people have a little bit of happiness, even though Trump did say, let's clear it out and he wants to make room for developers, and they want to send them all over to Indonesia or Jordan or Egypt or whatever. I'm not optimistic that they're not going to stop bombing.
it's certainly auspicious timing,
Yeah.
to say the least. But
Yeah.
I will not hold my breath on this administration proving to be a beneficial one to the American people and people foreign and abroad. I'm ashamed that we have not learned from our mistakes.
I'm ashamed too.
Beautifully
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Beautifully said, Stephen.
This isn't a thing that I thank you.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I do agree. I do think Trump is.
when he won, I cried in her arms
You
the
did.
entire night.
He's very sensitive.
She could.
You cried. in
Don't
her
laugh at him.
Oh my god.
Does your wife not console you?
He's
When
so
you-
rude. He's
You
so
cried
rude.
in her
He's so rude sometimes.
Michael, there's
Dude, I'm
nothing.
sorry. I don't know if this is gonna work.
That's okay. It's
You
just
cried in her arms.
why is vulnerability?
Because I'm trying to do I'm trying to have like a alpha male leftist podcast, you know? But yeah, okay, fine. All right, so you cried in her arms.
Well, hold on. Let's unpack that.
All right,
Alpha
all right.
male.
You're being a little.
That's inherently
You got me bring
misogynistic. Just the implication.
He cried in your arms and you still
to say.
let him hit
Okay.
after that?
All right, cool.
Michael.
Of course.
If I cried, I feel like my wife wouldn't.
We don't say.
Wouldn't
Why do you
let me
use such
touch her
violent
again.
terms to describe sex,
If you
Michael?
cried, your wife. Well,
What do you use?
Coitus, intercourse, making love,
those are our three favorites.
sexual relations.
Oh my god.
I mean,
What's that book you're reading?
oh,
This
it's
is actually his third time reading it. He loves this one.
Show it to the
Ingushio's
camera.
Cunt. It was a 1998 intersectional
camera.
feminist novel.
What is that?
It's a beautiful novel about just the trials and tribulations of womanhood. Currently, I'm on the section
should
where
read it.
she's had this author. She's just so brilliant. When she speaks of the 3 abortions she's had in her life and the impact that it's had on her and the way that people viewed her and how relationships changed, it's just very powerful. And I can't help, even though it's over 20 years old, this is such a pertinent novel, especially today.
Absolutely.
Especially today.
You should read it.
Okay.
I think I have an extra copy in my Vespa outside, in the saddlebag.
I'll think about it. I'm more into that's probably a nice intro to feminist literature. I'm more into like bell hooks, James Baldwin.
What works of theirs specifically?
What's the book? The Will to Change.
Mm.
It's about masculinity and how patriarchy actually is harmful to men as well as women.
Yeah.
Patriarchy is a system that oppresses all of us. It's oppressing. It's not really oppressing me because I don't let anybody oppress me, but it's oppressing
Powerful.
you. It's oppressing him. You know, patriarchy. That's why we should all work together to defeat, to take on and defeat patriarchy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we can start by not maligning others for vulnerability. There's nothing wrong with a grown man.
I wasn't
crying.
maligning you.
Okay. Maybe I misconstrued the intent behind your laughter.
Yeah.
What's maligning mean?
Maligning means like
Don't she knows.
I don't know.
You don't.
she might not know. It's okay.
I don't know. What's maligning mean?
Maligning means like
Give me a hint. Maybe I'll
making
figure
it
out.
Bad. Like making it
Is that
bad.
true?
Yeah, to insult, to malign.
Thank you.
It's
Got
to
it.
disparage someone.
To disparage someone.
Sounds like Milano.
Yeah.
It does.
That's what I was thinking.
She's so funny. Sorry.
Yeah. I think women are actually I think women are funny too.
Oh, do you have any female comedians that particularly, or non-female, but women is of course a broad term. Do you have any?
Oh yeah, I could name like a lot.
Go for
Like
it.
off the top of my head. Megan Gailey, Lisa Traeger.
Oh, she just put out a special on Netflix.
She just put out a special on Netflix. Yeah. Congrats to her.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Um,
Friend of the show?
Lisa?
Yes.
I could probably give her a call, see if she's
Don't bother.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, there's so many.
Seems like-
Catherine Cohen, the Broad City Girls.
Lana Glazer is so fun.
That's I was gonna say Alana Glazer.
Who's the other one?
You watched Broad City?
Amanda.
You watched Broad City?
I watched a few episodes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. All right.
Wow. I love.
Okay,
the
so
show.
this was good. I'm gonna give you a couple notes.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna wrap up in a little bit.
Absolutely.
You're like a
Give him
good.
notes?
What's that?
You're gonna give him notes
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some notes.
on what?
Just his like star quality.
He was great. What are you talking about?
He was a little.
He doesn't need any notes. You're not taking notes from him.
He's a little
Open to
a little
constructive
soft.
criticism.
All right.
A little
He's
soft
being
and a
rude.
little bit
They're
like
trying to like be rude to you.
a little like whiny.
No.
He's a little whiny.
Michael, are you
Please,
having
look
fun
who's
at my
talking.
expense?
I don't know if he has like I don't know if he has like a star quality.
Okay.
Just my opinion.
Okay.
What do you think, Johnny?
You think you have a star quality?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Michael,
Okay.
I think we've been through this before.
Oh, for sure.
But anyway, yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all we have to do. I think we're done. I think we can wrap.
okay, well,
Okay. Well, are you gonna thank the guest for being on?
Yes, thank you so much for being here.
To him?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Michael, I appreciate the notes and the criticisms.
And I
Yeah,
didn't mean to
thanks,
be rude up top or anything. You
Oh,
did
no.
grow on me a lot.
I'm glad.
And I just feel like I was a little surprised. I did think you were going to be maybe like a Latina or something, like a Latina with a nice.
My mother is a
BBL
half
or whatever.
Venezuelan.
All right.
I'm a quarter
But-
Venezuelan.
But I
He actually
seeing
does have a pretty cute butt.
seeing how
Stop.
okay
Stop.
but seeing how happy you've made my guest, someone who I care about a lot,
Mm-hmm.
Barely
makes
know each other.
me feel good.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad that you've had her on the program as much as you have, and that the relationship has transcended a transactional one, and that there's more.
Still transactional.
Still transactional.
Yeah, it's,
You did still transactional.
It's okay.
yeah, like I'm still
Okay,
okay.
but that's kind
Maybe
of
the feelings are
that
unreciprocated.
kind of stuff can grow, I think.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Okay.
And I think it's I just want to say, the left, the political left, it's made up of many different kinds of people. It's made up of guys like me, guys like him, and it's very important that we stop fighting with each other. We set our differences aside because it's going to be a very long 4 years. There's going to be some bad stuff that's happening, and we really need to look out for each other. So, Stephen, I just want to say
Okay.
it was an honor. It really was an honor and a pleasure
Steven.
to have you on the show.
The feeling is entirely mutual, Michael.
We'll have you back for sure.
Please work on the language. There's no need to be so coarse.
Yeah. But we'll get a beer or
Well,
something.
A
You don't like-
libation.
drink.
You don't like cursing?
No, I don't like cursing, and I don't really imbibe and indulge in alcohol anymore. That's something I did in my youth, but we could maybe perhaps meet at a cafe, have maybe some matcha. I'm having this lovely yerba drink I'm quite fond of, maybe one of these.
Maybe one of those.
But also, if there's no judgment. If we want to meet somewhere and you want to get a beer, that's also fine with me.
All right. Well, whatever kind of a leftist you are, this type or this type, we should build a strong coalition. No person is illegal. Free Palestine.
Yes.
And we'll see you on Patreon. If not, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Au revoir.